My beloved, the year 2025 is approaching, and with it come new opportunities, blessings, and challenges. You already know that, although you can't know the future for certain, you can trust that God has a perfect plan for you. This plan, even though you may not always understand it, is guided by His infinite wisdom and love. This year, the universe invites you to reflect on what it has in store for you. That's why today, I'm here to guide you so you can discover what the universe has prepared for you in 2025, based on your birth month. January, new beginnings and renewed wisdom. For those born in January, the start of the year is the perfect moment to begin a new chapter. This month symbolizes fresh starts, and you will see this reflected in 2025. This year will be a time for making important decisions in your life, whether related to your career, studies, or your spiritual and personal journey. Although beginnings can be challenging or may seem uncertain, remember that under God's promise, anything is possible. Renewal is not only external but also internal. It can be a time to reconnect with your spirituality and recommit to prayer and worship. Trusting that God has a purpose for this new year will allow you to make decisions from a place of peace and confidence, knowing He is guiding you every step of the way. February, relationships and emotional healing. If you were born in this month, 2025 will be a year that focuses on your personal relationships. This year will be a time for you to work on strengthening your bonds, whether with friends, family, or loved ones. It will be a period to heal wounds from your past, so you can learn to forgive and allow God's love to flow into your relationships. Relationships are a reflection of God's unconditional love. You may face situations where both patience and forgiveness will be essential, but remember that the angels are always by your side. Sometimes, the greatest spiritual growth comes when you dedicate yourself to restoring personal relationships, especially after experiencing both forgiveness and betrayal. This 2025 will be the time you need to let go of everything that caused you pain, so that God can heal your heart. March, renewal and creativity. For those born in March, a year of profound spiritual renewal awaits. March is a month of transition. The coming year will be a time for you to explore new options and new paths, discovering new ways to connect with God, whether through music, art, volunteering, or other forms of expression. The universe will guide you to a deeper expression of your faith. If you've ever felt that you needed inspiration, this will be the year when you find new ways to worship. It will also be a year in which you will shine as a light for others. Creativity will be a powerful tool that God will place within you to share His love with the world. April, stability and financial wisdom. If you were born in this month, the coming year may bring significant lessons in stability, especially in your finances. This year, you might experience a time to get your finances in order, putting into practice the principles that God teaches about generosity and prudence. Wisdom will be key when making decisions, particularly financial ones. You may be called to make adjustments in your budget, invest more wisely, or even practice intentional generosity. By putting God first in your finances, you will experience peace and stability, both in your material and spiritual life. Remember, the journey is not about accumulating wealth, but about being a good steward of all that God has entrusted to you. May, spiritual harvest. If you were born in May, this year you will begin to see the fruits of your spiritual labor. It will be a time when you witness how your faithfulness to God bears fruit, whether in your personal life, your work, or within your family. The year 2025 will be the year you gather all that you have sown in the past years. If you have spent time praying for your family, friends, or loved ones, this is the season when you will see God answering those prayers. Keep your faith strong and continue working in your calling, your spiritual mission. The universe is preparing great things for you. Gratitude will be a key attitude in this season, as you will recognize God's generosity toward you. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. June, renewal of purpose. If you were born in June, this could be a year of great renewal in your life and purpose. This will be a time when you feel your calling more deeply than ever, and when you find greater inspiration to guide others. It will be a powerful year to let your inner light shine. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment to start new projects, this is the year to do it. 2025 could be the year when you feel God's confirmation to take that step. It's the moment when that sign you've been asking for will appear. Remember, in God's kingdom, leadership is not about power, but about serving with humility and love. July, balance and inner peace. For those born in July, this year will be a time when you will find balance and inner peace. Although life may be busy, God will call you to rest in Him. Remember, in the midst of any storm, the peace of God can guard your heart. This coming year will be a time to step away from the noise of the world, to find moments of silence, and be with God. Inner peace will be key for you to make wise and balanced decisions in every area of your life. Trust that God will provide the rest and serenity you need. Aquí tienes la traducción al inglés del párrafo, con un tono inspirational y reflexivo. August, new, healthy relationships. For those born in August, in 2025 you will establish healthy relationships, whether with family, a partner, friends, or loved ones. This year, you will be able to let go of old patterns and relationships that have kept you stuck. You will leave behind people who hurt you and heal the wounds caused by others in the past. This new year, you will create a healthy circle around you, learn to set boundaries, and find refuge in God when you feel down. Allow yourself to be loved. In the year ahead, give yourself permission to nurture relationships that are healthy and help you grow spiritually. Trust that God is always guiding and protecting you. September, rest and kindness. For those born in September, this year you will find a way to disconnect from the situations that keep you off track. You will be able to focus on God and your spiritual growth. In addition to achieving mental tranquility, this will be a year in which you allow yourself to be kind and show the world the goodness of your heart. Your light will shine so brightly this year that you will inspire others to be kind as well. In 2025, you will find moments for prayer, giving you the opportunity to rest from the noise of society. This rest will help you reconnect with your inner self and the universe, allowing you to make progress on your path. October, service and generosity. If you were born in October, in 2025 God invites you to put the generosity of your heart into practice. By serving others and giving generously, even if you're not fully aware in the moment, you are experiencing a deep blessing that transforms your heart. This will be a time when you find new ways to give and serve, whether through prayer, emotional support, or even material help. The universe is calling you to be a source of love and kindness, and as you do, you will feel God blessing you in ways you never imagined. November, gratitude and personal growth. If you were born in November, 2025 will be a time of gratitude and great personal growth. This will be a year to cultivate thankfulness and recognize the blessings that God brings into your life. As you continue living in gratitude, you will see your heart filling with peace. This year will be a time to reflect on all that God has done for you and to connect more deeply with the universe, for even greater things are still ahead. December, reflection and strengthening of faith. For those born in December, the coming year will be one of great reflection and consolidation of your faith. It will be a time to look back and see how God has always worked in your life, and from there, strengthen your relationship with Him. This year, you will prepare yourself for what lies ahead. It is a time to deepen your faith and have absolute trust that God has great plans for you. As you step into 2025, it's important to remember that although you cannot predict all the events that await you, you must always trust that God has a perfect plan for you and your life. This year brings with it new beginnings, much emotional healing, spiritual renewal, and of course, great personal growth. You must be certain that everything is moving towards something better. God knows every path and has a promise for every soul, regardless of your birth month. God calls you to trust in Him, to live from faith, love, and hope, and to be open to the opportunities He will place before you in 2025. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.